Good afternoon. We are live from Veterans Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas, as a light rain falls down onto the pitch. Tonight we have two matches for you, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock Central Time. We have the women first, the men following after. Today's opponent, Johnson County, a foe that we have already faced this year, both men and women's team. Last time out, the Lady Ravens fell to Johnson County 4-2 at Johnson County. Talking to some of the players today, they are looking to get one back here. They felt that it wasn't as if the loss was a fluke, but they felt like they could have played a lot better. A lot of time has passed as well since that game. Johnson County was one of the first games of the year. Since then, the Lady Ravens have won 4 of their last 5 games. They went on a 4-game winning streak until falling last week. As we get underway here, I'll try to call out the players and their starting positions. As we see the Red Ravens with possession there, Atkinson, a sweet little move there to flick it on. She's gaining ground. So we do have Louise Atkinson out there. Looks like Ashley Sweat, Rachel Manley as, nice cross from Atkinson there, just getting the action going. Looks like Meddy in the middle as well. She'll always be battling. That one cleared out by the back line. Great job. Rainy outside, still the sun shining just a little bit. Expecting some possible rain later on this evening, but looking to get in as much action as we can as Atkinson brings this one down, tries to find Nikki Sparks on the right-hand side. So we have the attacking trident of Atkinson, Manley, and Nikki. In the midfield, we also see Valentina as well, as Johnson County making their way on this left-hand side. A lot of momentum going forward. She has options, but unable to take any of those options as the Red Raven defenders close that one down. Great job there. I think Cheyenne Reed was in on that. Goal kick here for the Red Ravens. Looks like Katrina Burns in goal. Cat. Get this one out. Cheyenne's going to give it a boot. Speaking of boot, unfortunately, we will not have one of our better players here tonight. Action here. Emily Hanna, the big right boot, will not be able to be in this match tonight because of a red card last time out. Very unfortunate overall. We'll miss her, especially from free kicks and set pieces. As ball's being played forward, and Valentina gets ahead to it, and then Cheyenne as well, able to defend that and ultimately win that one back over for the Red Ravens. Oh, my bad there. Looks like it'll be a free kick, so really good job by Cheyenne to put her body in the way of the attacking forward there, wins that free kick. Looks like we have Selena out there on the back line as well. Free kick up and unfortunately into that crazy Veterans Stadium wind and out of bounds. The wind today not as active as it has been in the past, but with the crazy weather that we have today, you never know. The direction might switch, it might pick up, might let down. Some sort of a weird weather front coming through the Kansas-Oklahoma area at the moment as Atkinson wins that one, tries to find Manley but unable to. Still really like that action from the top three, working with the middle there as Nikki, really good hustle there to win that one back over. Kennedy Lamp out on the field as well. She's going to be throwing this one in. Savannah Hasker, I believe, as well on the far left-hand side. Throw in goes to Nikki, and she's battling 2 Johnson defenders, 2-on-1. Usually, you know how that one goes. Johnson wins it. Really like how the Red Raven midfield closing down, making sure no progress is made for the most part. It's been back and forth so far. About 4 minutes into this match. As I was teaching class and watching the weather today, I was wondering to myself how the rain might impact the game today. First and foremost, if we were even going to have a game because of the potential thunder and lightning. Dangerous ball here, but Selena does a great job of cleaning that up. Number 20 sophomore, a lot of experience out there. Cheyenne Reed, excellent job to step in there, imploring her back line to step up and get into those lanes, not allowing Johnson those easy passes. And to be quite honest with you, nothing coming easy today as Medi battles and plays a really clever ball to Rachel. Can she catch up with it? Yes, great speed there. Louise Atkinson looking to drive to the left-hand side. Johnson gets it. She can't just let this one go out. She had a touch. Louise, thievery. And what's the call there, folks? So it will be a corner kick. So just when you thought the Red Ravens lost possession deep in the attacking territory, Louise Atkinson, great hustle there, thievery, able to win this ball back over and create a chance here, corner kick. Ooh, takes this one near post. Oh, wow, that was dangerous. I don't think anybody expected that at all. Ball back up. Goalkeeper has to make a play on it. Sweat. Ooh, that was close there. Ashley had really good positioning there. She was ready for it, but I can only imagine how this ball is going to work on this really slick surface out there on the pitch. Even though that did not result in a goal, that was excellent play there from the Red Ravens. Really good intensity. They were knocking right at the door. Johnson County goalkeeper knows 1 or 2 inches one way, or if she wasn't able to read that ball 100% correctly, that could have been in the back of the net. Red Ravens keep possession. Lamp into Medi. Lamp tries to play it back. Unfortunately, that will go out of bounds and over to Johnson. Just really good. Oh, okay, so free kick. Referee felt like there was too much contact there from the Johnson player, so this gives the Red Ravens a chance to slow things down a bit, get themselves set up. Back line can take their positions. Attacking three can do theirs. Really good job by Cheyenne to find Louise Atkinson. Nikki tries to play that one forward. She'll get it back. Forward again, but no good. Medi in the middle. She has that one. Oh, wow. Great ball over to Rachel, but that was going to be a tough one for her to handle, considering, everything, the elements, the wind, the slickness, but excellent vision there from Medi. Pretty good ball overall. Rachel's going to be mad at herself for that one, but there will be plenty of chances for her to make up what just happened there. Tricky throw in there. Takes a really big bounce. Johnson trying to get everything worked out, but still just unable to. Credit that again to the elements, but really credit that to the Red Raven defense. Pretty sure that's Hasker over there on the far left-hand side. Medi taking on 3 Johnson defenders there, able to bring it down, but unable to find a Red Raven player. Manley gets a boot to it. Johnson County's going to have to make a play here, but Atkinson, what a menace on that left-hand side. Not letting anything go at all. And another throw-in finds Medi. Medi finds Rachel. Rachel just putting it into the box. Dangerous area. Wow. Goalkeeper hesitated just a little bit there, and if she had hesitated any longer, that was probably going to be in the back of the net, or at least there would have been a chance. And didn't know if you noticed that with the goalkeeper there. She bounced it on the ground before she kicked it. Got really good height on that, really good distance as well. She is playing with the wind at the moment, so that type of kick with that much power could be dangerous. Ooh, speaking of dangerous, nice little layoff there, Manley. Looks at her options, goes to goal. Ooh, she's upset with herself, and you can see that from her body language, but I really don't think she had any other choice, to be quite honest with you. She could have tried for Nikki in the middle, but I'm pretty sure she was closed down by 1 to 2 defenders. Rachel, I know she has a great left boot, but maybe on the right would have been a different ending there, but nonetheless, still knocking on the door. Meddy gets ahead to that one. And there she is again. Meddy over to Nikki. Nikki tries to play that back. Lamp's body momentum was just carrying her too far to one direction. She wasn't able to pick that up. Selena's going to get called for that one, but to be quite honest with you, I really liked her defending there. She might have given too much body, but oh well. She's at least letting the Johnson County midfield and forwards know I'm here, and you're going to have to get through me to get to the goal. This does set up a Johnson County free kick, however. Toward goal, Cat gets a chest to it, and really no problem at all. Both goalkeepers are going to have trouble today as far as trying to handle the ball and judge its flight. Interestingly enough, I was talking to a couple of soccer players today in class, and they were mentioning how they really like to play in the rain. And that's interesting for me. I had never actually played at a competitive level, but I can understand where they're coming from there. They just talked about how the ball moved a little differently, a little faster. Felt like they were light on their feet. Felt like the air was fresh and clear. They could run, and not get so fatigued overall. So we'll see how that translates into both matches today as Johnson County throws this one in. Meddy immediately on ball. No call there, even though Johnson might have wanted one. Again, she steps up, creates some contact, and we will have a call here. We have a Red Raven down, but immediately back up. I'm pretty sure that is Cheyenne Reed over there. First season with the Red Ravens, already making a big impact on that back line. Chosen a lot of times to take free kicks. As we see one here, up and into the wind. Not bad at all. Trying to find Atkinson on that, right there in the middle. Trying to find her centrally, and a lot of times Atkinson is going to attract not only just one defender, but 2 to 3. Ravens having to find creative ways to get her involved. But to be quite honest with you, they've been successful. Like I said, wins in last 4 out of their 5 games. Atkinson, in particular, 4 goals on the year and 7 assists on the year. As a battle on the far left-hand side sees the Red Ravens take back over possession here. Somewhat of a lull moment here in this first half. 32 minutes left to go. Only 1 shot on goal for Johnson County I can remember. Katrina was able to pick that up. Cat, no problem. Cheyenne Reed, good job there. Finds Valentina to Meddy, and Meddy was thinking a little too far forward there, but a really good ball. Found the lane. Lamp steps up. Great job. If Atkinson were heading that way, that would have been a perfect ball. Unfortunately, her body was going forward as she pivoted and came back. But not a bad job at all by Lamp to try to find her there. Cat is going to come out and take care of that one. When in doubt, kick it out. Really didn't want to see a Johnson County forward get onto that one with the rain. Again, sometimes it makes the ball slick and move fast. It might hold it up sometimes as well. Didn't want to take that chance. It's a really nice throw in. Tricky. Left foot shot, and no problem there. Cat scoops it up. Up and finds Manley. Manley, nice, clever little header there. Goes down in a heap. Not sure why that wasn't called there. Manley goes down, and Atkinson over to console her. We'll keep an eye on this injury here. And it looks as if maybe they're taking a look at her ankle. Her and Atkinson always receiving double teams. That time she definitely had 2 defenders around her. Could have been a case where some legs got tangled. A sprained ankle isn't the worst thing in the world, but boy, it hurts as she does come to her feet. And to be quite honest with you, a real nice gesture there from the Johnson County player, just going over there to make sure she's okay. Rachel walking off just fine. Maybe somewhat gingerly, but just knowing her attitude and her competitive spirit, she's going to want to get in as soon as she can. I'm sure Macaronis and the other trainers will take a look at her, but as we look to continue with play, the referee and the Johnson County bench are having a discussion here. Not quite sure what it's about. Maybe the proper way to handle this dead ball here as he walks back, and looks like we'll just go with the drop. Yeah, Johnson County will take that one. Maybe a bit of sportsmanship to play it back over to the Red Ravens. In the middle, Valentina tries to get that one. Does successfully, actually. Lamp gets a boot on it as well. Going to send it forward. Atkinson going to try to get forward. As soon as I get an idea of who came in for Rachel, I'll try to get you a name and a number there. I think that's going to be Jaden Davis, number 5, who came in on the left side for Manley. As this ball is played out of bounds and back over to the Red Ravens. Less than 30 minutes left to play in this first half. A lot of action early. Not so much lately. Maybe both teams just filling each other out here. Almost feels like one of those games, once one goal is scored, feels like the floodgates might open at that point. Long throw in, squirts through. Atkinson going to see what she can do with this one. Nifty moves over there. Left foot, right foot, puts a cross in. Valentina picks it up, tries to flick it on, tries to make something happen here. It's a 1-on-4 or 5 situation down there. Johnson County just hanging on to life. Hasker tries to play it over the Medi. Ultimately, it will go to Ashley. Ashley, nice pass there. Atkinson tries with the turn, but just better defense there from Johnson County. Savannah's going to put this one out of play. All the way up here on the 5th floor, we can hear Coach Schicky barking out orders. Very passionate guy. As Valentina Thievery there in the midfield. Possibly going to start something here for the Red Ravens. Ashley. Ooh, nice ball there. Forcing the Johnson County goalkeeper to do something with it. Big boot sent, and looks like Kat's going to have to come up and do something with this, and no problem there. Avoids the catastrophe. Body's hitting the floor there. Lamp gets back up immediately. Excellent job by her to track back and take that ball away from the forward there, making a nice little run. Nifty pass there. Can she get her body around? No, she can't. Selena, really good job to get across the body there and onto the ball. Nikki trying to advance that one there. Johnson County defender going to clear that one out, but does not find a teammate along the way. So this will be back over to the Red Ravens. Cat going to... Actually, I think Cheyenne will probably take this one. As I said earlier, she's been taking a lot of the free kicks lately. And it is for good reason. Very accurate. A lot of power as well. Going to go ahead and give it up for the ball boy out there retrieving the balls. Looks like he is a one-man wrecking crew out there, so he's definitely getting in his exercise today. This ball is going to be rattled around in the midfield. Good job by Lamb to step up there. Really good job. She recognized that. Could have been a dangerous ball there. Medi always battling there, and a really bad touch there from the Johnson County like midfielder there. Atkinson going to get on this one. Nifty move to get by. Any options? Walking the tightrope. Oh, yeah, just wasn't able to overcome the two defenders there, but did not realize that Louise had that tightrope act in her bag of tricks there, but we just saw a really good move there. Was looking for some more support in the middle, just unable to find them thanks to the Johnson County defenders. And it does look like Rachel Manley is back in the game, so for now, no worries on that injury. And I'm just speculating here, so I'm not 100% sure, but could have been something with the ankle, could have been a knock of the knees, never know, but she's looking good and on the ball here. Looking to get around her defender, able to do so here. Lucky bounce of the ball. Support in the middle, and she finds it. Louise puts a move on. Shot or pass? Looked like a pass there, trying to find Nikki in the middle. Nikki puts up the thumbs up, saying, hey, thank you, good job. Good ball overall. Good action from the Red Ravens. It's been a while since we've been in this attacking third as Johnson County sends on a substitution. Looks like that sub will find herself in the midfield. Johnson plays out from the back, and that sub will be called upon. The touch here. Gets it and is tracked down by Manley. I guess if you were wondering about her speed or her sprinting ability there after the injury, she just proved to all of us that she's just fine. Once again, causing all sorts of chaos over there on that left-hand side. Battle being played out in the middle here. Rachel gets ahead to it. Medi gets a boot to it as Rachel finds Louise. Nifty little flick there. But as always, you see a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation here. Johnson County has watched their film, that's for sure. Even though Johnson County did a really good job to close that one down, Louise does. She will win the corner here. Remember, last time she took the corner, she went to the near post and low, catching some of the defenders off guard and almost found the back of the net. She'll do the same. Up and off of Johnson County defender. Cheyenne in there. Rachel. As Johnson County will just clear this one out. Medi playing that safety role will try to put it back into play. And there she is again. Took a deflection. That could have been dangerous, but overall, no problems there. Scooped up by the Johnson County goalkeeper. I love that style of kick she has there. Sweat's going to find Rachel here. Good work with the head by both of those players. Medi finds Valentina. Good job. But as we've seen all match, 2 to 3 Johnson County defenders closing down at times. Nikki, clever little move there. Almost played it out. Greatest thing about that one, though, she's forcing the players to make plays. keeping the pressure on as Johnson County is forced to throw in deep in their own territory. Atkinson up and going to send Manley on somewhat of a chase here, but with her speed, she'll get to it. Tries for a nifty move around the defender. Defender all over that one, and when in doubt, kick it out. Ball boy is all over that one, though. Just over 20 minutes left to play in this first half. A lot of action in the midfield, but not a lot in either attacking third. With the weather and the elements as they are, one goal might do it. However, last time these two teams played, it was a 4-2 scoreline. So they've certainly got goals in them. Kick up, and not a bad job by Ashley to get ahead to that one. Just unable to find a Red Raven midfielder or back linesman there. But she did a really good job to position herself and get her head to that one. Johnson's going to find themselves with a favorable throw in here. Johnson County player tried to send something into the box there, but defenders there to kick it out of bounds. Not really a lot of direction with that last kick there, just trying to create something. Cheyenne gets ahead to this one, and really good job by Ashley to get ahead to that one, and ooh, good job. Able to find Luis, and Luis just unable to connect with Rachel there, but you can see what the idea is. You can see the play has the potential. And I do have the confidence that by the end of this game, they'll get it all together. Throw in, ooh, defended by Hasker, and she gets a kind of a nasty knock to the back there. She gets up and, okay, yeah, Red Raven's going to win this free kick. Savannah goes up for that header and gets an elbow into the back there. She might be feeling that one later on tonight. Cheyenne going to set up for this free kick, and Red Raven's going to try to capitalize on this. They have five people forward, more or less. They have the three attackers up front, and then Valentina in the midfield and Ashley as well. All five of those players very deadly. All five could score from just about anywhere. Ball up and does find Atkinson. She tries to bring it down. Valentina as well, but Johnson County comes away with this one. Hasker always battling, wins possession for the Red Ravens. Long throw in here finally finds Rachel Manley. Manley, again, very clever little flick there from Luis. Right on goal. Woo, that was a bullet, folks. That was a very nice shot. Finally getting onto her favorite right-hand side. Sends one in. Fortunately for Johnson County, unfortunate for us, the goalkeeper had really good position there. Didn't have to do much to get to that one. Height was really good for the goalkeeper as well. Speaking of goalkeepers, Kat's going to snatch that one up. Ball will go centrally, trying to find Luis Atkinson. Meddy there. Sticks in a boot. Ashley, ooh, just one step off. She almost had a breakaway there. Valentina all battling as Johnson County sees the field open up for them. really interesting there. The field opened up for Johnson County there. The ball played just a little bit wider than what the forward wanted to, allowed Cheyenne to track her down. Cheyenne could have tried to pounce on that ball early, but it's almost as if she understood the player's body just wasn't in the right position to do much at all. She wasn't going to be able to get a kick in. She wouldn't have had the power. She wouldn't have had the momentum. And whatever effort she did put into the kick, it just immediately went out of bounds. So good recognition there, good smart play. Johnson sends one in, tries to find a runner out wide. Almost had it, but Red Raven backline takes care of that. I do have to admit, though, in the past couple minutes, Johnson with a little bit more life. But here we go, Luis Atkinson, two players in the middle there. Manley and Nikki. Manley's going to get this one, tries to play it back to her. Got to give credit to the Johnson County defense there. And more credit there as well as, like I say, when in doubt, kick it out. Just living to fight another day. Red Ravens looking to throw this one in. Options, Manley and Sweat. Manley's going to try to do something here, but again, two players shutting her down very quickly. Short throw in here, not much Louise can do, but can she get creative? Tries to send one in, and here we go again. Johnson County does such a good job of packing it in. Red Raven's going to have to get creative here. Johnson County player doesn't like that call so much. Didn't look like a lot of contact, to be quite honest with you, but as a Red Raven fan, I will take that call and see what can come from it. But free kick on the far left-hand side here. A little bit of pushing, a little bit of shoving. We'll have Meddy with the free kick. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Red Ravens looking to attack this one. Oh, just a little bit wide there. It's possible Meddy was going for goal, which at this point is not such a bad decision. Depends on who you ask, right? Those 4 or 5 Lady Ravens in the box might be thinking, she should have sent it this way. But, quite possibly could have made the goalkeeper make a play, could have caromed, could have bounced off. You just never know. Later into the second half, or, if the score line were different, maybe you'd like her to put that one into the box as dangerous ball is going to be scooped up by the Johnson County goalkeeper there. Just as I was saying, Johnson County has sprung into life. Red Ravens seem to have as well. 14 minutes left to go in this first half. Good turn there by Johnson trying to find the runner out wide. She does. Oh, look at that now. Talk about a big boot there. Cheyenne Reed comes over and shuts down any hope that Johnson County forward might have had at all there. And there she is again, aggressive play. Gotta love how she steps up every time. She wants to be on the ball. Good players want to be on the ball. They want to be the deciding factor in the game. I feel like she's one of those players. Only one substitution from the Red Ravens so far this first half. Not a lot of cards, not a lot of stoppage here. It's just been a free-flowing type game. The one substitution came when Rachel Manley went down with an injury, but even in that situation, it was very brief. Johnson County as well, I can only recall 1 or maybe 2 substitutions, so both teams just going at it. 70-degree weather, it's perfect outside, really. Rain has stopped for the most part. Viewers at home, you might not be able to see this, but here in the booth, we can see the men's players slowly starting to arrive to the stadium. Remember, women's game started at 5, anticipating a 6:45 or so finish. And then after that, we'll have the boys at 7 as Louise Trickery gets it onto her left foot. Oh, demolished by the Johnson County defender there. However, she did not give much of a shout. I imagine if she felt like if she was fouled, she would have probably have gotten up and let the ref know about it. But either way, dangerous ball there from the goalkeeper. Not a good decision by her. She's been hitting those long, high balls all day. Decided to go low and hard and almost came back to bite her there. Looks like a offside call on the Red Ravens free kick. Battle forward on the right-hand side. Johnson County comes away with it. Hasker, great job just to get a pinky toe to it and out of bounds. Speaking of a perfect day to play, if you have ever watched a broadcast, you know just how windy it gets up here. The flagpole is absolutely dead right now. The flag is not furling one bit. So pretty good weather outside, no rain, no wind. I think that has definitely contributed to the free flow of this game overall. As another battle on the left-hand side is won back over by the Red Ravens. 10 minutes and some change left in this first half. Luis Atkins does a good job to flick that one on, just nobody there to get on the end of it. However, it does force the Johnson County defender to make a play. That play is out of bounds. Possession back over to the Red Ravens. How big would it be for either team? But obviously we are Red Raven fans, so we're looking to go that way with it. But how big would it be for the Red Ravens to get a goal right here before half? Totally change the look of the game, maybe the halftime talk as well. Seems like the way these two teams are battling here, it's just going to be really tough to get one on the board. So one might win at this game. Never know. Meddy and Hasker both battling over there on that left-hand side. Luis gets into it, able to switch the field and almost finds Valentina. Good job by her to battle, but the Johnson County midfielder comes up with the ball, tries to send it long, and it will go out of bounds. I'd say as far as attacking balls and balls with chances, Coffeyville has probably done a better job with that. However, as we know, it only takes one. Here is a substitution. Looks like Nikki will come out, and she will be replaced by, looks like that's Faith out on the field. Very good to see her out on the pitch. Selena, nice job there, leaving ground and just living to fight another day. When in doubt, kick it out. No chance for Johnson County to do anything with that. And as I was talking to a couple of the players today, one thing they said about playing in the rain, playing on a wet surface, it makes those slide challenges even more enjoyable. And Selena just showed me how it's done right there. So good job there. Throw in. It's going to be dangerous, but Lamp comes over and does just enough to throw that Johnson County forward off enough that that ball goes into oblivion and back over to the Red Ravens. Faith Riker, freshman number 7, seeing some of her first action of the year. Good speed up front. She will add to that attacking trident. Battle there in the middle. Louise doing all she can. And then some. She's right back for it. Luis never afraid or backs down from a challenge, that's for sure. We see the linesman has called for a free kick over to the Red Ravens. Looks like Ashley comes up a little gimpish on that one, but she runs it out and ultimately is okay. She takes her position back on the field, stretches it out a little bit. A lot of battling on that left-hand side. Both teams getting fatigued here in the late minutes of this first half. Sometimes fatigue plays a factor in the fouls that are committed. Fatigue certainly plays a factor when it comes to a player's mental, making decisions and whatnot. So we'll see who has the better mental fitness here as we get down to the late minutes, late action here. Meddy steps up. Ooh, tough play. 50-50 ball won by Johnson, but Hasker puts this one up, and Meddy finds it. Luis finds it as well. She's got Faith running. Faith. Ooh. Faith shows that good track down speed there, but goalkeeper was always going to have that one. She will allow her team to set up and quite possibly take some time off this clock. Oh, wow, good battle there. Some good old-fashioned English football right there from Louise Atkinson, shoulder to shoulder, 50-50. She might not weigh too much, but I wouldn't want to take a shoulder from her, that's for sure. And we see a substitution here. I think Coach Schicky is looking for some lightning here, not in the literal sense, because then we'd have to shut the game down, but looking for some lightning from that top three, switching it up, bringing on some fresh legs as we get a free kick over to Johnson County. Ref felt like maybe Nikki was out of control there, or I think that was her, or at least one of the Red Raven defenders. Be too much body, too much contact, but either way, free kick up, and Valentina gets ahead to that one. Really good one, by the way. Rachel battles. She's tugged. Nikki really does a good job just to get a boot on that. If she were able to get a clean touch on that, that definitely would have opened things up for the Red Ravens, as Meddy will play this ball up to Rachel. Rachel over to Luis. Luis with some momentum coming forward, trying to get it on her favorite foot. Just unable to. Johnson County defender, good job there. But I think that's exactly what Coach Schicky was looking for when he brought on that late substitution. Red Raven team looking for a call there. Felt like there was a lot of contact. Thinking, well, Nikki got called for the contact on the left-hand side. Now why on this far right-hand side, or do we not get that same call? But, oh well, that's in the past. Less than 4 minutes left to play in this first half. Again, as we see the men's team start to come in, start to get ready on this wet. Was sunny when we came to the stadium, has gotten a lot darker since. Hoping for that rain to hold off, hoping for the lightning and thunder to hold off as well. We'd like to get into tonight. Really good battle there. Meddy gets it to Cheyenne. Cheyenne with, honestly, a clever ball there. Really good English she put on that one. Really good spin. Almost found Valentina. I have to say I'm really enjoying Valentina in the midfield tonight. As far as the games I've covered, I've almost seen her exclusively up top. So in the midfield, it's really interesting. She brings a different dynamic there, as this ball will squirt through and Kat will get her paws onto that one. Johnson County tried to play an attacking ball forward, just unable to. But Red Ravens unable to clear this one definitively. We've played a couple of minutes now in the Johnson County attacking third. Somewhat unfamiliar for this half. A lot of the action's been in the middle, but both teams looking to make a difference. Last 2 minutes of this first half, and way too much body there, way too much contact as Hasker was trying to control that ball. Cheyenne's going to step up and just kind of like Johnson County was earlier, just probably take her time and see if she can pinpoint one of her players and get a play going forward. Lamp steps up and causes a deflection there. Now, for Kat, that wasn't the easiest of plays to make, to be quite honest with you. You never quite know how that ball is going to bounce off the surface, considering that it's wet out there as well. Luis, well, looks like this ball is going to be called back. Some of the Red Ravens were not happy about that call, but they would have liked to have seen it play on. But either way, free kick for Cheyenne might not be the worst thing in the world. We can set ourselves up, and Nikki's trying to coax her into a ball down the right-hand side. She sends it centrally, and Sweat battles for it, but is unable to bring it down. Medi, and here we are, less than 1 minute left to go. Might just see a scramble here. Big ball to the middle of the field. Oh, good job by Selena to step up. She might not have meant to get her head to that one, but she did, and it worked. Wow, Cheyenne just takes on two Johnson County players there. Ooh, tough contact there. Nothing called, but Kat's going to have to step up and take this one. My goodness, a lot of action just right there in the last 20, 30 seconds. Three, 2, and 1 as the first half for the Lady Ravens ends in a 0-0 scoreline. Even with this rain and wetness, I'm going to go ahead and go downstairs to the track and run a couple miles, as I do every day. We will be back to you guys in 10 to 15 minutes. Stay close. Welcome back. We are live here at Veterans Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. Crazy day today as far as weather goes. Started out sunny, started to rain. It was sunny and raining, saw a rainbow, but then now it's just dark and rainy overall. Rain is held off so far, but weather shows it might come back. As long as we can play too, as long as we are not held off by lightning or thunder, we're good to go. Not quite sure about the delay here to the second half, but we are back and we are ready to battle. Opponent tonight, Johnson County. Women's team 4-3 on the year. As I said earlier, they have won 4 of their last 5 games. 4-game winning streak until they were stopped last week. Last time out against Johnson County, a 4-2 score. Unfortunately, over to Johnson County. But as noted earlier in the broadcast, that was earlier in the year, first game of the season, if I am recalling correctly. So both teams have played a couple games since then. I feel like our team overall has gotten better. Oh, I think we were just waiting for the referees to come out from the locker room. They might have ordered a pizza at halftime. You never know. If so, we need to find out about that, figure out what topping, and go steal it. Or we can just charge it to Zach Mitchell's account, that endless, bottomless wallet that he carries around with him everywhere. Or maybe Ryan Butcher. We'll make Ryan Butcher pay for it. Either way, here we go, second half. Usually the wind is roaring up here at Veterans Stadium, but tonight it has been calm for the most part. I mean, we see the flag now. It is furling, it is blowing, but not with the speed as we have seen in earlier contests. So it's not as if one team really has the advantage there. Tonight we are missing our big right boot as well, Emily Hanna. I feel like if we had her for this one, a couple of those set pieces in the first half might have gone differently. But the players who are out there, they've done a great job. They've stepped up. Maybe have been 1 or 2 steps off from putting one in the back of the net. Imagine Shicky had a really good talk at halftime. Looks like we have, for the most part, the same starters out there for the second half, the start of the first half. Progression down the right-hand side as Johnson County will kick it out. And Lamp will throw this one in. So Hasker, Cheyenne Reed, Selena, Kennedy, Luis, Ashley, Nikki, Meddy, Valentina, and not seeing Rachel at the moment. She might be just taking a breather. Oh, never mind. We do have Rachel out there. She looks like she's dropped back a little bit. Totally understandable to see Shicky tinker with the lineup just a little bit. And not the formation per se, but different positions for different players. As we see Ashley gets on this one, tries to tee one up for herself. Might ultimately find Luis. Back to Ashley. Rachel controls it. Johnson County just really doing enough to stave off that attack there. Really brilliant ball from the Johnson County forward. She's going to try to play it forward, but Cheyenne Reed, no problem. Cleans it up like a sponge. My goodness. Ball played up into the air and taken over. Valentina in the middle, playing deeper than what I've seen her before, but I really like her in that position. And one point I wanted to make earlier, just a couple minutes ago, when I was talking about Shicky switching up positions a little bit, that just goes to show you the faith he has in his players to be able to play all those different positions. It just goes to show you the skill that they have. Valentina can drop back. Rachel can drop back. Louise can play back line even if she needs to. I've heard stories about it. Kennedy Lamp, wow, really good job just to get ahead to that one. Battling all the time. Sloppy weather outside sometimes translates into sloppy soccer, and not exactly sloppy here, just both teams battling it out, trying to find a way through. Not going to be easy for either side, really. Valentina plays that off to Medi. Medi looking to get something started. One might say that was a bad ball by Medi, but to be quite honest with you, not a bad ball at all. She had some English on it. Looked like it was going to hold up, but unfortunately it does not. Could have been very dangerous. Not bad vision at all. Johnson County puts this one up into the air. Valentina gets ahead to it. Kennedy's going to... She tries to control it and secure it, but ultimately will play back over to the Red Ravens, so not bad. And once again, here we go, back over to the Red Ravens. Or no, sorry about that. That ball had gone out of bounds, and so Johnson County will claim possession. Not sure if you guys can tell from the live stream, but rain is picking up just a little bit. We'll see how that affects the gameplay. Ooh, Ashley, nice ball played there to Nikki. Nikki upset with herself, but wow, really, really good ball. Good vision. That diagonal pass was carved right through the Johnson County back line right there. And again, to comment on what I was talking about earlier, Ashley saw herself in the midfield first half. She finds herself in a more advanced position here, and seamless with that transition. No problem at all going from one position to the other. So as I said, during halftime, I went downstairs and ran 2 miles. Well, it's raining, Dirk. Why aren't you dry? Did you actually go run? Well, of course I did. Well, folks, unfortunately, right now the game is being called for lightning and thunder purposes. We see the players not taking it gingerly. They're heading quite quickly to the locker room. So just hang tight with us here. We will give you any update that we get as soon as we get it. 0-0 score line, still 39 minutes left in this first half. Not quite sure what news to give you at this point, but we will be keeping you updated as soon as we get it. We'll take a short break right here. We will be right back. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. The Red Ravens want to play. All right, here we go. Bit of a delay there, but doing it for safety reasons. We are back now. 39 minutes left in the second half. 0-0 score line. The first half saw a battle in the midfield for the most part. Teams getting a handful of shots on goal, but not too much action. Still very entertaining overall. A lot of hustle, a lot of grit. Second half, for the first 5 minutes or so, saw some good movement, some good play from the Red Ravens. Suspended. The real test is going to see how both teams come out and react after the break. What did the coaches have to say? Did they stretch out properly? Did they change anything up? Are they going to keep going with what was working with them in the first and second half? We'll see here. Speaking of what was working for them, looks like the same roster as Atkinson squares the ball in, tries to find Nikki. Nikki unable to. Rachel gets it out. Oh, not a bad shot at all there from Louise, left-footed. Tries to get the curl happening there. So first seconds coming out of the break, Red Ravens knocking on the door. Not a lot of wind up here today, but what little wind there is, the Ravens will be playing with that advantage here in the second half. Something that they know how to do, something that they have done well. Dangerous ball into the box, but ooh, Cat snatches that up. A lot of contact there. Wow. I mean, one could say that maybe, before I make any comments, let's just see what the ruling is here. Looks like we will get a free kick. There was a ton of free kick. There was a ton of contact there. Kat took the brunt of it, that's for sure. Great thing about that is, though, she bounced right back up. Cats always land on their feet, and so there you have it. Free kick from the Red Ravens, and here we go. Cheyenne with those big balls always creating dangerous scenarios for the defense. Red Ravens look to be the sharper of the teams so far here in this second half. Valentina with the thievery gets it to Ashley. Ashley to Louise. Louise, clever play there. She has runners in the middle. She has some on the top of the box. She's going to go for goal. Overall, just an easy catch for the goalkeeper. But already within the first 4 minutes from the replay, we see two really good driving attacks from the Red Ravens. Starting out with good defense and then good ball movement. Good balls into the box. Just missing that last ingredient. Kennedy Lamp looks like no foul called there. Referee did not see anything wrong with that one other than just two players going for the ball, 50-50. Throw in, unfortunately, will go back over to Johnson County. Meddy pivots her body and sends the ball down to Nikki. Nikki does a really good job to get ahead on it, just trying to continue play here. But as you can see in the frame, not a lot of red shirts around to get to that one. Johnson County doing a pretty good job of playing out of the back here. Meddy going to take her time, assess the situation, gets it to Hasker. Hasker to Nikki. Nikki loses it on the left-hand side, but continues the battle, and because of that hustle, ball back over to the Red Ravens. Because of the delay in the second half, I wonder how that'll play into the substitutions that the coaches will make. Some sloppy passes from Johnson County. Red Ravens trying to make the most of it. Slowly but surely, they're inching toward goal. Hasker's going to step up and throw this one in. That's off the head of a Johnson County player and will be out for a corner kick. Remembering back to the first half corner kicks, Louise Atkinson took those. Both times going near post, both times dangerous balls. Almost finding the back of the net on those. This time around, it will be Louise taking once again. We see a Red Raven lined up next to the goalkeeper, a Red Raven near post. We see a line of three. We see a Red Raven far post. As Hasker inches herself up, ball up, all the way through. Ashley gives this a chase. Really good job to keep that one in. Tried to find Rachel Manley on the square, but just unable to. Not a bad look from Ashley at all. If the Johnson County defender wasn't on that one, that would have been could have been an instant take from Rachel, or she could have took a couple touches closer. But as we see it, throw in from the Red Ravens. Meddy plays herself back for this throw-in. Not a bad ball at all, forcing the Johnson County defender to play it out of bounds and for a throw-in. Coach Shiggy and the Red Ravens probably wouldn't mind establishing themselves permanently over in on this end of the pitch. Again, playing with what wind is available today. Never know what might happen if Louise or Rachel put one into the wind and force the goalkeeper to make a play. More battling, more throw-ins here. Nikki's going to fight for this one. Valentina as well. Rachel, good job to bring this one down. She has some options, but wow, 4 or 5 Johnson County players all around her. Not much you can do there. Going to have to give credit to Savannah Hasker as well. She threw her body in to try to stop that run. She did enough to delay Johnson County, but here they come. First bit of action that they've had so far in the attacking third. Cheyenne comes over and cleans things up, as does Selena. Rachel dropping back from her attacking position, able to pick this one up, finds Louise. Louise trying to find her on the return ball. Not a bad idea at all. Just a little off with the placement there. Wouldn't mind seeing them two hook up for more plays like that. And here we go. Johnson has a little breakout here. I think that Johnson County would have liked to had more time on the ball there. And it looks as if, unfortunately, there is a Lady Raven down on the pitch. 27, Savannah Hasker. She's going to have to find herself off the pitch here. Not quite sure what the injury is, but if we get word, we'll let you know. For Hasker, that'll bring in Faith Riker. She's going to take a position on the left-hand side. Looks like she'll go to left back. She's been a little bit of everywhere tonight. She's been in the forward position, and now she finds herself on the back line. Johnson County goalkeeper puts this one into the air, and not a good ball at all. Rachel looking to, find Ashley in the middle. Almost did so. Red Raven midfield going to have to keep their heads up on all of these goal kicks here. Not a really good percentage when you take a look at how many balls successfully find a Johnson County teammate. Louise driving. Tried to get it to Nikki there for a one-timer, just unable to. Still action. Meddy does a really good job to clean that ball up. Meddy like a safety valve, like that anchor you're always relying on, always there. Very good. Ooh, nice boot there. Zapote gets a high boot. Really good stretch. Another good stretch there from Cheyenne as well as Rachel tries to bring this one down. Luis battles for it and ultimately wins it. So it was 39 minutes when we took the break. We are now at 29 minutes, so about 11 minutes gone since the break. Pretty good action so far. Red Ravens finding some shots on goal, just still unable to find that one that gets to the back of the net as Rachel battles here. Luis has a one-on-one. Shot up and no good. Oh, sorry about that. Actually, Luis was able to find Rachel. Rachel went one-on-one, but no good on that left-footed shot. Not bad defense there, and it will go back to the Red Ravens. Thank you to our cute ball boy and ball girl down there. We appreciate your help. And once again, they are called into some action. Not a bad throw, but just no one on the end of it. Dangerous area, though. Let's see what the Red Ravens can do. Meddy is on this, and two Johnson County players immediately follow her. Valentina trying to make something happen. Reflection into a dangerous spot, but goalkeeper all over that one. Not a bad move there from the Johnson County midfielder, just throwing Valentina off a little bit, but give credit to Valentina. She was able to track back. Johnson County, looks like there might have been a deflection on that one, and it did take a deflection off a Red Raven defender. Goal kick, or I'm sorry, there will be a corner kick for Johnson County. As you can see the rain that has accumulated here at Veterans Stadium. That ball is just sitting there in a puddle. One, two, looks like four in the box to help defend this corner as unfortunately Valentina, we saw her on the pitch, took a seat, started to stretch a little bit, signifying that she needs to come out due to injury. Hopefully that will not last long, but here we have a substitution, and I will let you know who it is once I get a good look at the number here. Anyways, Johnson County sets up. Ball in, and a pretty dangerous one there. Red Ravens lucky no one got on the end of that one. Looks like number 27, Savannah Hasker, back into the match. So she's the one that came on for Valentina. Savannah injured at one time, back on the pitch. Really happy to see that. With Savannah back on the pitch, that'll move Faith up into the attacking third. Battle, and ball over to the Red Ravens. 25 minutes left in this second half. What a weird day it's been. What a weird match it's been so far. Battled in the first half to a 0-0 scoreline, then the momentary break due to thunder and lightning. It's almost like we've had 3 different games so far tonight. Rachel Manley battling over on that right-hand side. Feels like this whole match has been a battle as Atkinson picks this one up. She's going to try to find Faith on that left-hand side. Johnson County steps up to clear this one out. However, it will be cleared out of bounds and back over to the Red Ravens. Substitution looking to come on here. A little bit of miscommunication. Faith will come on off. Looks like Jaden Davis will come on. So fresh set of legs there for the attacking three. Really dangerous bounces there. Never really quite know what might happen on those bounces. Red Ravens need to apply some pressure here. Wind picking up as well out here on the hill in the Red Ravens' favor. With this wind blowing the way it is, Johnson County's going to always be reeling on that back side. Or should I say on the back line. So Red Ravens need to do everything to disrupt their flow, disrupt their organization. And here we see Atkinson making a run. Manley lays it off for her. Atkinson tries to get it back. She's able to, but wow, what a lot of contact there. Manley does not go over easily, but that time you could really tell. Might have been knee to knee or elbow to back, whatever it is. Free kick here for the Red Ravens. And I certainly don't mean to hark on different situations. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a very Merry Christmas, that's for sure. But Emily Hanna, we're missing her in a situation like this. But we'll see what the Red Ravens can do. Selena steps up, gets the chest to that one, puts it into a dangerous area. Jaden Davis, nice turn there. Tries to find a streaking Nikki, but unable to. And after the battle down here on the near side, Red Ravens retain possession. Johnson County, you can definitely say, is solid in their defense. It's a really dangerous ball. Ashley has a run here. Jaden does what she can to keep it alive. Miraculously, that ball stays in bounds. Hasker puts it into the atmosphere there. Zapote, really good job to step up. Could have waited back and just played some conservative defense there, but instead took the matter into her own hands. Nice job. Manly, nice little pullback there. Her and Louise trying to link up there. Meddy puts a boot to this one. It's going to be hard for Johnson County to clear this one out. The only thing they could do in that situation there, just play it out of bounds and try to get their defense organized. And one other tactic they will go about doing is substitution here. So fresh legs in the midfield and up front as well. Looks like both of those substitutions for Johnson County will take an attacking position. Atkinson, nope, that's Manley. She picks the ball up, tries to find a streaking Nikki in the middle, unable to. Very close play, though. Johnson County player brings it down quite nicely, but no one there to receive the pass. Atkinson trying to retain possession here, does all she can. Not saying that the Red Ravens are totally dominating this second half, but it just seems like Johnson County is doing everything they can just to stave off these attacks, these runs from the Red Ravens. A lot of kicks going out of bounds, a lot of kicks not going to anyone in particular, just trying to get it out of dangerous areas. Sooner or later, you'd like to see the Red Ravens capitalize on that. I guess you could call these unforced errors, but, you know, with the relentlessness from the Red Raven defense, it's not exactly unforced, but Johnson County maybe not making the right decisions here. Meddy steps up. Savannah. Field opens up just a little bit, but once it does, toe poke by Meddy. Nice job by Selena to step up and get ahead to that one. Cheyenne's just going to shepherd this back to Kat. Kat snatches it up, and Cheyenne might be looking for something there. And honestly, it looks like she had a pretty good shout there, pretty good reason to shout. Looked like she was shoved in the back. Remember earlier in this half, Kat took that really nasty fall there. One could argue that she took that fall because of a push in the back to Cheyenne there, but bygones be bygones, and so here we go. Cheyenne here to take a free kick. Looks like Valentina is ready to substitute back in whenever the refs feel they're ready for that, as this free kick is sent down. Into the air, and Cheyenne comes over and does the probably most logical thing to do in that situation. Gets it out of bounds, allows her team to regroup, and imploring her back line. As the rain picks up just a little bit, dangerous ball sent in. If a Johnson County player gets a toe poke onto that one, that could be dangerous, but Kat just snatches that one up. And here we finally see the substitution. Jaden Davis will go off. Valentina comes back in. She'll slot into the midfield. Nikki will come forward. And this ball rolls and rolls and rolls. It's going to force the Johnson County goalkeeper to make a play here. Drop kick is up, and Meddy battles for it. Johnson County throw in. Battle, battle, battle. Another quick throw in taken. Not a bad one there. Finds an open player, but Zapote comes over and cleans that one up. Wow. Not only did she clean that one up, but the ball went off the Johnson County player, so she wins possession back over for the Red Ravens. Wow, 2 for 1 there. Takes care of the offensive player, then also wins possession. Good job. 14 minutes and change left in this second half. As I said earlier, a weird feel to this match overall. Broken down into 3 different sections. First half, beginning of second half. Then we had a break and back for the end of this one. Cheyenne sends this one up and off the head of a Johnson County player. Back line tries to clean this one up as Rachel tries to gain possession. Meddy as well. Ooh, clever little use of the boot right there by Louise. Breakout. She's got Rachel on the right-hand side running. Can she find her? She does. Ooh, forces the goalie to come out and make a play. Was really going to take pinpoint accuracy for that ball to reach Rachel, and that's exactly what it was. Pinpoint. Give credit to the goalie there for stepping up and making a play. Cheyenne puts this one up into the stratosphere, but because of that little bit of wind, that's going to make its way all the way to the goalkeeper. Johnson County player unable to get possession of that one. Takes a really big bounce off the turf. Speaking of bounces off the turf, clever little move there by Louise. Louise attacking. She's going to have 4 people around her. Tries to find Manley Streak, and that would have been an excellent pass there. Excellent find. Louise Atkinson just really clever with those flicks with the head, with the boot. Really has an understanding of how to use her body to get around the players. And as I was mentioning in the first half, the end of this second half, you imagine fatigue setting in. Have to wonder about the mental as well as the physical in a position like this, as Johnson County sends this one central. Rachel tries to pick it up. To the back line and into the air. Kennedy battles. Good job by her just to use her body to shield off the Johnson County player. Possession back over to the Red Ravens. Rachel and Luis, every time they see the ball, 2, 3 defenders all around. Savannah running this one down. Controls it, gets it to Nikki. Somehow that ball finds its way through the Johnson County back line, but no danger at all to Johnson County. Bad ball played there to the midfield. Just a bad pass off the mark and back over to the Red Ravens. Kennedy throws this one in. And I think a handball will be called here. Ten minutes left to go on this dark and rainy evening here in Coffeyville, Kansas. Nice jump by Luis there. A one-woman wall there. Like that jump there, just forcing the free kicker to make an accurate kick. You just never know what might happen. In a game like this where strategy, X's and O's don't seem to be working, just looking for maybe a lucky bounce here or a call there. And again, another clever flick there from Luis. Out and over to the Red Ravens. Big bounce off the turf and trouble for the Red Ravens. Johnson County into the box. Red shirts all around, though. Not letting her have anything. Shot on, and really no problem from Kat right there. Got her paws all over that one. Not a bad kick at all there out of goal. Able to pick out Nikki. And ball to the Red Ravens. 8 minutes left. Let's see if the intensity picks up here. Really solid throw from Hasker, just unable to find a Red Raven teammate. Johnson County unable to control that ball, unable to get it back into the flow of play, and just puts it out of bounds to set the defense up. And again, our cute ball boys and girls down there, thank you for your help overall. Dang, nice boot there from Savannah. She puts the ball into a really dangerous area. Johnson County doing everything they can to shield that one off as diagonal ball sent. Cheyenne just going to take care of that one. Neither team really able to knock down the door. Always finding back lines, always finding double teams, triple teams. Johnson County working something on this right-hand side. Clever ball there to try to get the corner, and they do. Cheyenne came over to try to clean that one up. Johnson County forward. Smart play there. Instead of trying to do anything else, just tried to regain possession by hitting it off the Red Raven and succeeded in doing that. So corner for Johnson County. They haven't had too many this match. Corner up and ooh. Not a bad ball, to tell you the truth. Was able to find a teammate. Teammate was able to get a boot on it and shot toward goal. Wasn't on goal, but at least toward. Katrina had to at least think twice about it. So Kat's just going to push that one out for Cheyenne. Cheyenne, ooh, off the Johnson County player, and that's exactly what she's looking to do. Just disrupt play a little bit, disrupt the flow. Hasker to throw this one in and finds Valentina. Valentina back to Hasker. Hasker to Ashley. Ashley with a real clever header there to find Atkinson. Atkinson unable to control that one, though. Cheyenne steps up. Good job there. Johnson County making their way, but Cheyenne steps up, and she looks to start a run of her own. This might be exactly what the Red Ravens need. Atkinson assesses the field. Ooh, she had Nikki on that left-hand side. Wow. But to Luis's defense, I mean, she had 5-6 different Johnson County players all over her, so easy for me to say who's open and who's not when I'm not the one having to deal with defenders all around me. Sparks of life from this Red Raven team. 5 minutes left. Ball up, and Cheyenne comes over to take care of that one. She is everywhere tonight, as she is most games. Her and Zapote do a really good job of anchoring that back line. Good job by Medi to step up and take that one away. Nikki puts it up into the air. Luis, ooh, might have taken a shot to the back there, but not really one to complain. She just keeps on playing. Throw in defended well by Kennedy Lamp. Rachel up into the air, and last touch by Johnson County. Ball over to the Red Ravens. 4 minutes left in this second half. Good job there by Manley to keep that one going. Sweat's going to let the defender take that one out. Throw in controlled well by the Red Ravens. Good job. Had thoughts of Nikki dashing toward the goal, but a little bit of miscommunication there. Ball put up and out of play. Really good, strong throw in there, just unfortunately over the heads of both the Red Raven players and Johnson County players. Valentina gets a touch and plays this one out of bounds. Less than 3 minutes left to go in this second half. Substitution for Johnson County. This will inevitably take up some precious seconds off the clock. Referee asking her to step back to the proper position. She does, and here we go. Medi comes over to steal that one. Ashley takes a lot of contact there, and the free kick is given. They're going to take it quickly. Manley tries to send this one over to Atkinson. Cheyenne does enough to throw the Johnson County player off there, enough to disrupt the flow of play overall. 1 minute, 51 seconds left. Ball out of bounds. Throw in, and Nikki on that defense. Ball into the air. Selena steps up. Cheyenne will also step up right there. Big contact, but fair play overall. If you ask me, Cheyenne actually took the worst part of that as far as she had the play on the ball. The Johnson County defender was the one who was late. Open field. Here we go. Luis. Open net. Open goal. Oh, my goodness gracious, folks. Just when we think we're creeping into overtime, Atkinson goal. And look at the jubilation on the sideline there. Had the composure, had it down pat, knew exactly what she wanted to do. Played the goalkeeper out. Goalkeeper came out. She played that game of cat and mouse. Louise Atkinson puts another goal on the tally. She has 5 for the year. She leads the team. And in the last minutes, the last seconds of this game, could be the nail in the coffin, could be the decider. And who would have ever thought a play like that would produce a goal? Like I said, folks, it didn't come off of a set piece, didn't come from any normal action of play, kind of came from a play that was a little unorganized, a little dirty, a little sloppy. A night like tonight with all the elements, the wind, the rain, it was going to take a special bit of play to separate these two teams tonight. And just as I predicted to Zach Mitchell earlier, one goal might do it. Liz gives me the confirmation in the booth. 3, 2, 1. Shot on goal. Cat's going to snatch that one up. And let's see, referee. Folks, that is that. Talk about exciting. Talk about being on the edge of your seat for a full 90 minutes. Hey, we'll go ahead and call it 120 minutes since we had that little delay there. Thank you so much for sticking around for that girls' game. You were paid off in the best of ways if you did so. I'm so excited. I'll probably go run a couple more miles. I don't see why not. Nothing can stop me now. And, Dirk, why you go run in the rain but you don't get wet? I'm just that fast. We'll see you guys in 10 to 15 minutes for the men's game. Peace.